Yay. Alrighty. Is that all the coaches on? I can't tell. Alrighty, so now I'm live. I will tell the peeps who I am again. And I don't think I'm screen sharing. Maybe I am. I'm not really sure yet. Uh Hold on. I don't think so. Alrighty, so welcome everybody. Um that's online here. I'm Dr. Colvin, Dr. Tamaya Colvin, founder of this here course. Hold on. Let me tell the people. Oh, thank you, Q, for knowing, let me know that I'm online. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. And so yeah, so this is my happy space over here. I think I opened the mastermind probably in 2019 or so, something like that. I opened it up in 2019, while I was getting the doctorate degree. Finished that, came back, wrote the curriculum, and then was able to kind of flesh that out to make sure that I had a program that worked for most photographers that listen. I'll say that. So I'll put a little pin in that little part. And so I'm going to give you an overview of kind of like what to expect in my program, and then I'm going to open the floor up for questions. There are some alumni people in the room, people that have took the class, all the things. And in a little while, I'll probably walk out so that you all can have a really candid conversation without the teacher present, because y'all say different stuff when the teacher leaves. So and let you all just kind of have that space if you need to ask questions. So those of you that are here, will you tell us who you are and why you're here? Where you're located, all the stuff, because we nosy. I'm just letting you know up front. We've been liking to know everything. And I do want to let you know that I do pay attention to who's not answering, and you will get picked on. So I'm just letting you know that up front. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, Black History shirt. Okay, who's going? Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. You're in your seat. Yep. Yeah, we can. Nope. Uh-huh. All righty. Well, that works for us. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine with us as long as you got here. Uh-huh. Hi. Hi there. All right. Well, thank you for coming. Uh huh. We are happy that you are here. We are happy to have you. Hmm. All right. Thank you. Hi. Hmm. All right. Well, happy to have you. We have two Mishas. Okay. Tell us, what type of crossroad are you experiencing? Okay, got it. All righty. Thank you for being here. Okay. Thank you for being here. Hey, Roland. Got it. Who wants to go next? Okay. Uh huh. Oh, thank you. Is this? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Thank you. Hey. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. All righty. We're happy to have you. Who wants to go next? Anyone else? Okay. Mm. Got well, happy to have you here. Hi. If you see me shocked, it's because this is the first time we've ever had this many men ever in the class. And so that is why I'm just like, when you turn on your camera, I'm like, wait, wow, another one? All right. Okay. The fellas are here. Okay. All right. Hmm. All righty. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes. Sure, Mother. Go ahead and tell the people that you've come to my class. You were thinking that? Yes. No, no, it's AI. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Mother, for coming to class today. It- All righty. Anybody else that's not my mom want to to say hi? Hey, Ashley. Hold on. I didn't give. Hold on. I'll let you 1 second. Hold on. Is that Rochelle? I can't tell. You were trying to be quiet over there in the corner. What's up? Hey, Rochelle. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got to catch up. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. So there are some alumni members on, and I'm going to give you this presentation because that's the right thing to do, but I'm going to let them, I think that you probably learn more about me in this class from listening to them versus me giving you a PowerPoint presentation so that you can really hear and really ask the questions that you really want to know the answers to. So I'm going to um, hold on, I'm going to share my screen so that you can see it. Hold on. You all might have to. Can you all see that or no? Okay, perfect. All right. It's supposed to be bigger than this and it should be full screen, but we're just gonna roll with it for today. Alrighty. So again, if you're just now joining, I'm Dr. Tamaya Colvin, founder of Tamaya Colvin Education. I am the mom to Grace and Ivory and the dog that you will see often on my social media. I was an educator for 10 years in public schools. I have teacher certifications in both reading, English, and journalism. I am indeed a Sony Artisan of Imagery, community leader and advocate, host of the Photo Cookout, aka Mama Bear, and I most of the time I take pictures sometimes. But most of the time this is my full-time job, being able to support photographers in this space and or business owners. So I do not get to do this job alone. I have three amazing coaches that work alongside me. Every week, and that is Lejeune. She's on. Lejeune is an expert in client experience. She often mentions that she provides a pink starburst experience. So if your client experience is trash or you don't have one, then that's the area of expertise that she works in to make sure that when people come to your business, that you're actually really providing like a 5-star pink starburst experience and that it's not just some thrown together type of process. Shan is also, I don't think Shan is on tonight, but Shan is our systems expert. And so I know some of you said you talked about like not having a workflow and systems and things like that. And so Shan and both Osa, who's on assignment tonight, are our systems experts. And so when we get to the phase of, hey, let's get this thing in order, your business, then we work through Sprout Studio. I know some people asked earlier, they sent a message, well, what if I don't want to use Sprout? And normally that answer is no. But there was one person who said that they wanted to use HoneyBook because they had already paid for it, and she said she was using it pretty good. And so we'll review that, and it should be fine for what she's trying to do. But we prefer to use Sprout when I get there in a little bit because everything that we utilize in this program, you'll be able to use through there. So I'll show you that. So together collectively, and it might be a little bit higher because I think the last time we checked you, I think it was like 3 or 4 million, and I didn't even ask for numbers last year, so it might be over 5. But collectively, the Momentum Mastermind together has raised probably 5. I could probably say that without even running the numbers. $5 million in revenue, and with community support, we all go together. So these are some people that we were in Orlando for the cookout. I do not have the latest Chattanooga photo on the screen. But these are some of the people that look just like you that are making the money that you aspire to do, right? And so we don't do it by ourselves. If you saw in the group earlier today, like somebody had an issue with their blog last night, and people hopped on to help that person through the process. And so one of the biggest things that you'll probably hear from people here is that we do not do life and business alone anymore, right? It is no longer existing. So there have been times where I just turn off, I just go to sleep sometime. Like I just I just say good night, and I'll wake up and come back and they still going, and I'll just go back to sleep, right? So it really, really, really is very, very based in community and support, and making sure that the people that are around you, that are around you, are supporting you in this phase. So it's 3 parts to this program. So the first phase of this is called Ignite, and it's the foundation of your business. Now, there are people, and you can put in the chat whether you yes or no. There's no judgment over here. But the first thing we do, first class, super duper first class, is one, I have to make sure that you have a business checking account, and or a second primary personal account where all of your money is going from your business, right? Because one of the things that I don't want us to do is to commingle your business money and your personal money together. Okay. So even if your business isn't generating any money, still, if you're providing that from your personal account, kind of pay your business, so to speak, so that there's money in there to pay the bills that need to be paid. But make sure that you're set up as a business, like in your county, city, state, and that you're like really for real a business. Like, it sounds simple, but I try to make sure that's done like first class. And then we move into your ideal client and focusing on 1 to 2 genres. Now, this is a part of class where people get pissed off. I'm not going to even lie and tell you that it's not. But I ask that you kind of concentrate on 1 to 2 genres while we're in class. You can do whatever you want to do when the Zoom call go off, okay? But for the sake of the homework assignments, and the work that we're doing in class, I ask that you focus on 1 to 2 genres, because it's very difficult to do a pricing package for weddings, branding, funerals, zoos, all the things that you choose to do in the class, okay? And then you also get so confused when you're trying to do all of these things. And then we go into really talking about, like, why are you a photographer in the first place? Like, why? And then kind of seeing how I can position your brand, and your business as to where you are. Then in the next phase, we go through your pricing, and people bring chocolate to class, and I audit your pricing and revise pricing to make sure that you're more profitable. Now, one of the things that people have said, and I'll let someone talk to you all about that, but there was a gentleman in class, and he said it on a video, so I can say it, but he had no idea how much it cost to run his house because his wife did all the bills. He had no idea. He just knew that he brought money home. That's all he knew. I bring the money home. He had no idea how much the bills were. Nothing, right? So when I asked him to do this assignment, he didn't know. Like, he legit had no idea like how much money it cost to like really like fund his house. And so what he had to do is that he had to go have a conversation with his wife about his work, and how much money he needed, like all the things, right? And so now when we make these pricing decisions, he's making a price decision on whether or not this is going to work for our entire house, right? Or can I not come at all because this is not beneficial, right? So it's no longer like a guessing game on what you're going to be charging, because I stalk you everywhere and I'm just being completely honest, okay? That if I see you come in somewhere talking about you having a $50 sale, I'm gonna hit your DM so fast that you gonna think I'm Peter Pan up in there, okay? Because I'm gonna ask you, how does this align with? And Kalita's on. Kalita's posted something one day for $27, $29. I said, what the hell is this? And so she told me just a plan. I said, oh, okay, cool, we can work with that. But trust and believe. Just know that I am watching every move that you make online. Moving ahead once you're signed in to make sure that you're staying in alignment with your pricing, your goals, all the things, okay? And then we develop an in-person sales game plan. So if you could tell me in the chat, if you're a photographer, do you offer prints and or products now? Just put a yes or a no so that we can know what you do. Yes, no, a little bit. I'm thinking about it. Just let us know so that I can know. All right. All right. Okay. Offer yes and okay. So good. We got a good little mix. Okay. So perfect. So if you are, we're going to make sure that you're offering products that your clients enjoy, and we're going to also make sure that they're priced accordingly. If you don't, then one of the things that I have not announced yet is that I am working with a lab who is now going to possibly provide product credits for every single person that's enrolled in the Momentum Mastermind moving forward. Because Erica's looking like, I know you a lie. So that's so one of the things that I was working on is that when we got to that section of class, I realized that people were having trouble selling products because they did not have the products, right? And so I'm working with this person that shall remain nameless, but y'all saw me traveling and stuff, to make sure that people here have access to products that are quality, that are beautiful, that they can actually provide to their clients, or so they can use as a sample. So any questions about phase 1 Ignite? Any parts of this? This is the first 3 months, just so you know. None? Wow. Okay. All right. Then we move over to, oh, I forgot to tell y'all that I like to read books, but I'm going to let them tell y'all about that later. I'll let the alumni tell y'all about my book reading process. All right. Then we move into phase 2, which is Propel. And that is where we go through the systems and workflow of your entire business. If you have no system and or workflow, you are in the perfect place, because now we get to create that from the ground up. So if it's straight up nothing, then that's fine. It's cool. We start you out in Sprout, and we get you going from signing up all the way through. One of the things that we look at to make sure that your what your systems look like now, if it's none, that's cool. One of the things that we were chatting with someone was that she was like, oh, my clients are not booking. And I said, well, it appears to me that there must be a breakdown somewhere in one of your systems that maybe need to be looked at. And so that's what I did. So I went through that to find out where the breakdown was, making sure all the links were working, all the things. And then we move over to Sprout to make sure everything. And so over here, we work through a process of automating your entire client workflow, making sure that if somebody inquires with you right now, anybody that's on, they're going to probably get an email back with a email confirmation. They're going to get, what are they going to get? Your one pager or a link to a discovery call every single time. So we make sure all of that is set up. Then over here in Momentum, attracting new clients, then we go over here, we read Building a Story Brand. It's right here on the floor. by Donald Miller. We read this and we actually do what's in the book. So if you're writing down something, we'll look into that. And then when we finish that, we'll pop into Marketing Made Simple and creating your Show It website. Again, I don't want to tussle with you all, but my preferred website host is Show It. If you decide to stay and do something different, the Lord is going to be on your side. I'm not fighting with adults. All right. Then we work through launching your ads if you need to, and learn how to run a successful giveaway if need be. And my super duper important part here is newsletter and email marketing. They will tell you very much that I am very much a big proponent of making sure that you stay connected with your clients at all times, and not when you're just trying to promote something. And so that is why I prefer to use Sprout, simply because it has the email marketing piece, it has the CRM, it has all the things in there that we need to move forward. And then we do the content planning. And so this is one of the things that I'm really, 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 really hard about, is making sure that you have a plan. Like, you should not be trying to figure out what you're going to do in March today on February the 22nd. You should know going into March, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be spring break. It's going to be Easter coming up. It's going to be this. I'm going to do Mother's Day. It's going to be Father's Day. Because when did we plan this out? In December last year? So we planned out our entire year already. So they know what they're going to be doing without trying to like wing it on the fly. Or they see somebody else post, like, oh shucks, it's spring break. Oh, let me post something real quick. I don't know if you all have felt that before, but yeah. All right. And then making sure that you're actually getting found on Google. I did go through some people's websites and they need some overhauls. And if you've never got an inquiry from Google, it's probably because you have nothing on there to help you get found. And so we make sure that you are utilizing search engine optimization strategies, making sure that the words that you're using, everything that you're doing, it's helping you get found online. And then course expectations. So you have to show up to class each week. You don't show up, I'm gonna kick you out. Straight up. Because at that point, now you're starting to waste my time and the coach's time. Okay. And then eventually you're gonna get so far behind that you're gonna be like, I don't wanna, so we're just gonna stop that. You missed 2 classes, you out. Straight up. That's just how it works. Commit to doing the work. You will need to dedicate time to your business, like dedicated time to work on your business. Like, you cannot, and they'll tell you when I leave out in a few minutes, that you just cannot try to do work 30 minutes before class. It is not going to work. Keep in mind, I have taught middle school. I know when you lying. Okay. So it's super duper important that you take some time to do your work, and so that you have time to sleep on it, think about it, all the things that you want to do moving forward. You support the Mastermind community. We're online, all the things, except that you will be held accountable. And there will be days, I'm not going to lie, that you don't like me, and I'm okay with that. If you don't show up to class, I will call your phone. If you do not turn in my work, it will be smoke when you get there. Because you're paying for a service, right? And I don't know how many times you pay for a workshop and you didn't do none of the stuff that you supposed to be doing. Okay. You was like, oh, so you pretty much gave a donation to somebody's fund, right? I don't want that for you. So in order for me to not get a donation from you, then I need to hold you accountable, and the coaches. And you know who else is going to hold you accountable? Your peers. They are worse than me, actually. Because people will get pissed off if they keep coming to class and you don't do your work. So I'm just letting you know, it'll be tussles in the chat. All right. Then turn on your camera during class. I know that life happens, but if you could be as tuned in as possible, and then posting your wins every week to let people know what's happening in this program and letting people know kind of like what you're doing. Um, let me see. I think that's about it. You share your wins, you get support. This is important, and they'll tell you about this when I go away in a little while. You're gonna get in the hot seat, and you never know when it's coming. And that is our little check to make sure that you are doing your work, and to provide you with support that you need or feedback. And then you're going to set your goals. The investment is $299 for 9 months. Afterwards, you have the option to go to alumni for ongoing support. And then this could be you. Ta-da! Finish with the program. And then it's open and you can join today. All right. Now, what questions do you have? And I'm going to let the people answer for you all, not me. Okay, what you got? I'm going to stop my screen share. Is it okay if I stop my screen share? Okay. All right. What you want to know? What you got? Uh-huh. Anybody want? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll let Ashley speak to that point. Go ahead, Ashley. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. No. Uh-oh. Go ahead. Well, Yeah, like answer. That's why we're here, so that you can ask anything that you want. Like anything. It doesn't matter. Just ask the question. Because yeah, just yeah. Mhm. No, everybody. Anybody. Mhm. So hold on one second. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick. But y'all can keep going. I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick.